Hello, I am April Gallagher with Athena Rising, and I am here today to announce the 21-day Write for Your Life writing journey that is within our monthly theme of embracing uncertainty. So the format for this is that for 21 days, we'll do 20 minutes of writing. The first 15 minutes of the 20 minutes is just a brain dump, which just means you're putting pen to paper and writing whatever comes to mind. And if nothing comes to mind, you're just keeping the pen moving and writing, whatever it is. It could be like, I don't know what to write. This is silly. Oh my God, it's only been 2 minutes. I can't believe I have another 13 minutes. Like whatever. You're just gonna keep writing. And when that 15-minute timer goes off, you're gonna set another 5-minute timer. And for the next 5 minutes, you're going to explore the question, the writing prompt that was given. And each day at 6 in the morning, there will be a new writing prompt posted for the day. And this is not, the question itself might not take 5 minutes, but you're going to be in the flow of writing. And so answer the question to whatever comes through. And then you can, if you find that you still have time left, you can answer questions like, why would answering a question like this even be useful to me? Or, what did I learn in this answer that really surprised me? Or anything. You can be creative in what you respond. Or if you really want to, you can go back to just the brain dump. I want to do another note about brain dump and what's so great about it is that this allows you to just clear what's on your mind. Oftentimes we have a lot of thoughts running through our head, and we tend to cycle through them, and they tend to overwhelm us, and it tends to seem like maybe we have a lot going on or a lot we need to do or a lot to process. And when we actually just put it on paper, it allows us to get it out of our head, clearing up that space. And sometimes when we get it written down, we can see maybe how it doesn't actually add up to as much stuff as we thought it did, or it doesn't. My experience is that it just doesn't seem as overwhelming when it's actually written down. So that's the beauty of brain dumping. And one of the purposes of this 21-day journey really is just to give you the opportunity to get into a habit of consistently making the time for yourself to just get all of the clutter and all of the just the noise out of your head and onto paper. There's a couple rules related to this 21-day journey and to brain dumping that I want to share with you. One is write like no one's gonna read this again, and feel free to shred it afterwards. The point is not that you create a masterpiece. The point is that you take the time to allow yourself to just get some stuff out of your head and process it. The other thing is that this does not have to be in a fancy journal. I love fancy journals. I own a lot of fancy journals. And when I started writing consistently, I don't even know how many years ago, the only way that I could do it was by using a not fancy journal. I buy these at the Staples and they're like $2. They were about $1 when I first started. And they're nothing fancy. And sometimes the fancy journals prevent us from actually writing because we think it has to be really good stuff. But if you have a fancy journal and you've been looking for an excuse to use it, this is the excuse. But any paper will work. You can use the back side of, just like back side of recycled paper that you want to recycle. Use lined paper, use anything you have. And a pen or a pencil. That's the rules. Don't edit, just write. And feel free to shred afterwards. So I hope you'll join me. If you skip a day, you skip a day. Just come back the next day, no big deal. If you just want to use this as an excuse to write and you don't want to do the questions, the prompts, don't do the prompts. Doesn't matter. But I believe very strongly that writing is an incredible tool to help us gain clarity and to really give us the opportunity to create space in our heads for creativity to come through. So I do hope you'll join me on this 21-day journey. Thank you.